Hello again to all my ridiculous, sexy watchers. It is so wonderful to have you back here on my channel, the Leo from Jersey. So as we know, today I'm going to give you another daily channeled message right from the divine. I've had a crazy week. So much has happened. So I know that there is so much going on in the collective and about pursuing passions and about finally breaking out of that shell that you've been left in for so long. And Spirit today wants to talk to you. This channeled message is directly for you. If this has come across your page, it is meant for you. It is this time that you need to be seeing this. Spirit has intended my message right for you. I mean, I pulled from 3 different decks. I was pulled to from Spirit, from God, to talk to you a bit about what's been going on, because I've been channeling sometimes straight from my own mind, but sometimes I like to pull from tarot because I like to get an exact on what God thinks that we need to do. So I want to talk to you. I think that if you're watching this, you are in a place where you don't realize it, but you are on the precipice of something completely new. You are on the precipice of something completely brand new that has been owed to you karmically. I get the feeling you've been alone a lot by yourself inside your house, waiting for Spirit to come and like shake things up. Like this idea that Spirit's going to come and knock you into the next cycle. And I think that without meaning to, you have absolutely manifested that occurring. I think that other people have been trying you quite often. I think that they have been proving to you over and over why you cut them out of your lives, why you went inward, why you recognize that they were bugs or ants or like wrong aspects to your, I mean, here's the thing, what is it? People can come into your life, but they can just as easily leave. You, I'm hearing, chosen one, you are the one that's the prize in this case. But I'm getting the feeling other people really did not understand that about you until recently. And you are so good by yourself. You are so chill, whatever, vibes, no problem. I can handle this by myself. But I get the feeling, I keep hearing this like kind of sound that you're like, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone anymore. I don't want to have to reclaim my power again. I don't want to start a new cycle again. I'm like getting emotional. I'm getting emotional. So I know that you've been in a place where this has quite been an emotional transformation for you. You've been closing out previous cycles. Maybe you've even cried. I'm getting the feeling that like, I'm just seeing a person that's been inside their home, kind of entertaining themselves, appreciating things for how they were. But I want to really warn you against getting too nostalgic for the past, because I don't want you to think that this person that you're missing or this job opportunity or this previous way of life is the best that you're going to do. It is not. Let me really underline that. Spirit came here today to specifically tell you that this thing that you've been reminiscing over, specifically the word reminiscing too, that's the word that I really keep like sort of being drawn to. This thing you've been reminiscing over is not, it is not all that it's cracked up to be. It is not the thing. You have not been waiting in vain. Okay. You have been held by yourself to understand how to close out the cycles that you need to do. The sunrise is right ahead of you, but Spirit needed to give you this one last test, this one last push, I'm hearing, to really see if you understood that the past cycles that you have already closed, that Spirit has guided you to close, and you've been so good as to listen, like, do you understand that they have actually been closed for your benefit? Are you ready to take the cycle into the next step? You are worthy. You are owed this new thing. You are going to be given everything that you desire, but you need to feel ready for that. You need to shake off this imposter syndrome. You need to shake off this feeling that you don't deserve the thing or it'll never come, whether it be love or this job opportunity. It's really specifically, I'm getting, it could be both, specifically job opportunity, especially if you're a musician, if you're like an artist of some sort, like this idea here. This is so interesting. This 3 of charisma. It's so interesting. 3 of Pentacles here down right, with also King of charisma down right, but 3 of charisma here upright with this sort of band and this guitar player. I'm gonna take it so you can take a peek at that. See the guitar players, and right next to it, King of charisma reverse. So having had having to go your own way from previously being in a group or being with other people. The cohesion did not work out. And now you've been in this place where you've been alone and reflecting, and it's been kind of, there's so much air energy here. So I know you've been in your head quite often, and quite like, the Hangman is here upright. This idea that you are suspended for your betterment, and something is coming right now, is going to come for you that's going to force you out of a place of being alone. That's really the key. So the question is, excuse me, confirmation. So the question, that's a release of energy. The question is, are you really ready? Do you understand that you have everything that you need to succeed? You have the galaxy inside you. You are in a place where all the previous cycles are finally coming to a close. Are you going to open them back up again? Are you creating new wounds in yourself because you feel like you could never do better? The best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you. There is a new beginning right ahead, but you have to let it happen. You have to patiently wait. You have to, and I know you hate it. You hate me. You hate me for that. You hate me for that, on some crying, Makopa spirit. When is it my day? When is it my turn? It's about to be. It's about to be. You held out this long. Can you hold out a little longer? That's what I'm kind of hearing, the spirit's idea of like, can you just, you have made every correct decision. Now let spirit cook. Now let spirit cook. This is pretty much the same. This is almost the same message that I got last time, but you are further ahead even. You have been shown little things of how, I'm getting the idea. You've been shown little ways in little signs, little synchronicities that spirit got you. Spirit got you. Just wait. Just wait. It's almost time. It's almost time. You're not there yet. Because specifically, I'm giving the Tower here, which is my Mars card. I specifically wrote Mars. Not only does that mean upheaval ahead, but it's worth noting also that when I am recording this, 2 days ago, Mars went direct. Mars has been retrograde for months, which has been, thank you, Spirit confirmation, which has been an aspect of, and it's in Cancer, a place where it hates to be. It's been an aspect of, you haven't been given the chance to focus on the real passions that you want to be working on. You haven't, either you've been arguing, or the familial life has been bad, or you've been alone, or you've been forced to revisit all these previous cycles, because it is time that you close them out for good. But you are owed good luck. Now you might be watching this, you might be like, okay, well, how do you know? How do you know? How do I know that this is for me? This is for you. This is for you. Stop doubting it. Stop doubting it. This is for you. I can already feel your doubt creeping in, you being like, yeah, but I've been told that message forever. Yeah, because you refuse to close out cycles before now. Yes. You know, I'm getting this feeling, you've been so like, I want to be on this specific team. I want to do this. I want this specific person. Like, no one else will do. This is the thing. I'll never do any better. Like, look at them. They're gorgeous. They're talented, blah, blah, blah. No. Or I'll never get this job. This is the job that I want. This is the thing that's going to showcase me. No. Spirit can move in ways you have no idea. I'm hearing the available options of the ways that spirit can get you to where you need to go. Spirit will take you there in a day. There are stories in the Bible. And listen, I'm not a big Bible reader, but don't freak out. Don't freak out. Just listen. There are stories in the Bible about how God moved someone from where they needed to be, moved someone to their place where they wanted to be overnight. Overnight. Yes, I'm talking overnight success. I'm talking things falling into your lap. Yes, I'm talking about you getting that email that takes you to the next place. I'm talking about getting a DM from a celebrity who all of a sudden saw your one thing on YouTube that you posted, or that one. Look at it. Oh, and I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up because of the way that this sage is burning, which means that you are going to freak out when this finally comes. You're going to be, oh my God, oh my God. I can see you. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You are fine. You are destined to be set with somebody. Look at this giraffe. You are destined to be set with somebody or in a situation that is a perfect simpatico match for you. You're like, no, I want this specific person. I want this specific job. If it is an energetic alignment for you, you're going to get it. Okay? If it is a perfect match for you and there's no toxicity and you've closed out the previous cycles, you're going to get it. Watch spirit work. Watch spirit work. If it is not, then you don't even know it, but spirit has protected you from the thing that you are not aligned to, you are not meant to be with. There are so many choices and options of ways that things could play out for you to get the eventual eventual gift, the eventual thing, the eventual fame, the eventual person, the eventual goal that you're reaching. And Spirit needs you to open up your mind about the potential ways that it could be given to you. The days of the past are closed. It's a new era. I'm hearing Pluto and Aquarius, like there are things that are going to happen that are going to seem too good to be true. There are going to things, and they will be true, because that's how Spirit works. The karma upswing for you will be unbelievable. And this is your year. Yes, this is your year. Confirmation. Look at the way this just popped out. Look at that. This isn't plugged into anything. I just use it to talk to you. That's how the previous cycles have seemed to you. They are smoke and mirrors, literally smoke and mirrors situation. There was never a situation that it was going to work out. And that's okay, because Spirit is moving you for your own betterment. Spirit is moving you. It feels like one of those things that if you've been locked inside the house, you've been stuck in this cycle for this long, you've been kind of going to work and going home. Maybe you don't have the friends that you used to have, or a big upheaval occurred, whether in your relationships or maybe with your family, or with your, I don't know, band, question mark, or partnerships, or you were even fired from a job that you thought was the thing. No. Spirit, and I'm also hearing Spirit is going to move you. Maybe you've been stuck in these old previous patterns a little too long. You've been holding on to the way of the past a little too long. You've been feeling in this calm energy. Thank you, Spirit, confirmation. You've been feeling in this calm energy, so you've been nervous to move to the next thing. But it's going to be delivered to your front door. The next thing. There is no way you could miss this sign. It is going to be sent to you. Spirit wants you to know that Spirit's going to deliver it right to your inbox, is really kind of what I'm hearing. So I don't want to see you ask questions on, should I hit them back up? Should I call my old job? Should I, stop forcing things to happen that you thought you missed out on. Cycles were closed exactly the way they needed to be. You're going to be sent the one, I'm hearing, your soulmate. If that's not the situation, if it's about a job, you're going to be sent the soulmate equivalent of your job. You are going to be moved to the thing that you are owed, because the Wheel of Fortune is upright. You are owed this karmic upswing for your betterment, because you've been reclaiming your gifts. You've been inside the house. You've been a situation where you were previously giving in the past. I'm hearing you were giving too much of yourself. You were expending too much. I'm seeing this image of someone slitting it's like slitting your arm to feed the energetic vampires. Stop giving of yourself in such a way that it harms you, and thinking that was a sign that was true love, whether it was your job or people from the past. No. There's so much solo energy in this reading. I really feel you have been doing the internal work. You've been reflecting. You've been staying inward. You've been, working on yourself and on approaching the goals that you want to, whether it's your dreams, like your future goals. Maybe you want to be an artist, so you've been practicing like your musicianship or your art, or even going to school, working on those patterns, or fitness. That you've been finally pouring the effort into yourself. Excuse me, confirmation. So why would Spirit ever want you to take a step back? I know it's been slow moving. I know that this has not come at the speed that you wish. And I know that it is forcing you in this place to think about the past. But that's for your own good. Spirit doesn't want you to see your past with rose-colored glasses anymore. Spirit would like you to be honest. That's what I'm really sensing. Spirit would like you to be honest with yourself about how the past went. If a person mistreated you in the past, if a job mistreated you in the past, you don't need to go back. You don't want to go back. Why would you ever go back? Have they proven that they've changed? Has the job proven that it's changed? Have they proven that they would be in a place to treat you any differently than they were before? And if not, stay exactly where you are. Keep doing what you're doing. Acknowledge that there are things that you cannot see for your future, and stop trying to manipulate a future for yourself. that Spirit doesn't want for you. Spirit will deliver you. Front door, baby girl, front door. And you know I say baby girl meaning all of you. You are my baby girl. Maybe you saw that movie Baby Girl, but you are my baby girl. Whoever you are, MB, female, male, you my baby girl. And let me tell you something. I'm tired of seeing people mistreat my baby girl. Enough of that. No more. No more. Look at all this guitar imagery. Maybe you're a guitarist. Yeah, because I have here 2 of wisdom reverse. So this energetic mismatch of previous partnerships, and this 4 of charisma reverse with also 4 of pentacles upright. So this idea of generosity and abuse in the past, misgivings. You thought you were starting a brand new cycle in the past. No, the brand new cycle is ahead of you right now, especially with the change in Mars. That's the key here. Okay, I especially I have here Pisces. I don't want to hear that some emotional love from the past, because when I get Hanged Man and I think of Pisces, I always think of Neptune, the higher octave of Venus. So illusions around love, illusions around artistic ship, like this idea again, this looking back. Instead of I'm hearing look back in anger. Instead of that look back in anger, you're looking back with this nostalgia as if things will never get better. Things are not. You just have a little more to push. You are on the precipice of the next big thing, which is going to be delivered to your door. You're going to be making waves with this thing. There is no way you can avoid it and no way you can stop it. It is just happening. I'm just hearing you going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, it's going to shock you. It's going to be some crazy thing that comes out of nowhere. The world is your oyster. I'm hearing that, like, oh my God, Beyonce saw my video. Like, no, it's going to be something beyond your imagination. And Spirit is putting you through that final test to see if you make the mistakes you did in the past. Ooh. Ooh. Are you making the same mistakes, or have you been looking back and separating the rose-colored glasses from the things that actually happened, so to say? Yeah. Confirmation. And look at the way my sage blew over. Before, when I was cleaning up with my sage, what had happened was it legitimately fell all over this 3 of charisma card and got ash all over it, which makes me think that someone was throwing dirt on your name without you knowing it. Like, that was I love signs from Spirit like that, because this 3 of charisma right here was covered in ash and covered it's like the card needed a saging, which I think it's so interesting that it is next to this 3 of pentacles reverse. Let me pick this up. Hold on. Look at that. These 2 completely facing each other with this lack of cohesion, and this card having ash all over it. So it's like the past has been burned. I'm hearing scorched earth. The past is scorched earth, and you need to keep it that way. This is your sign. If you were thinking, should I go back? Should I call them? Should I? Maybe, no. Maybe give it a little while longer so Spirit can show you the thing that Spirit's been cooking on, because this whole time when you've been sitting by yourself thinking, ugh, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be the thing that I want to do? You don't even know it, but Spirit been working on for you behind your back the whole time, trying to align the pieces in such a way that it finally happens, because before long, you're going to be feeding on these ants. You're going to be feeding on these pests. These people from the past, and when they come back, I'm just getting this image of everyone hitting you back up after this big thing, this thing that Spirit has prepped for you. It comes, people coming back. I'm seeing like Facebook like messages, because they don't even know you, right? Like, it's not like they have your number. They don't even have your number, and they'll be hitting you up like, oh, congratulations, da-da. Oh, if only you could help me, blah 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 blah, and you'll be eating them up. Eat them. I love it. I love it. Eating them alive, babe. There's a situation. Yeah, you've been by yourself for so long that you have and you've been doing the reflection. You have no idea that Spirit has got your back in a way that you won't believe, but you have got to push ahead just a little further. Everything is it's like you've done the job applications and you're waiting on that final call. Thank you. It's like you have put all the correct pieces in order. You've put yourself on the dating apps, or you've put yourself out there, and you're like, I don't understand. It's not happening. Spirit says, hold on. Mars just went direct. It's about to happen. Now, of course, this is a timeless reading, but I want you to think about it like this. If you are seeing this in the future, your Mars just went direct. As you are watching this, it's like a day ago, baby. It's like a day ago this situation fixed itself. You don't even know. It's a day ago, you know? Because literally, when I'm recording this, Mars went direct yesterday. So this thing, in order to come to you, is right around the riverbed, I'm hearing, but you don't know that because you're too busy. You are facing this end of this cycle, especially as Mars goes direct. You start being this place where you went from stagnancy to this place of kind of microwave energy. Like, should I do something? Is it me? Am I waiting for something? No, don't move. Don't move. Literally, that was confirmation. Like, that was the brake sound. That's so funny. That was the brake sound from the garbage, the garbage man. That was as I did that. That's so funny. Spirit, I love when spirit work with me. Oh, you are going to be making waves in ways that you can't believe. You're going to be given an opportunity to be with this group. Like, it goes from 3 of Pentacles reversed to 3 of Cups upright. So a lack of cohesion on a project to a perfect synergy in a group. Emotionally great. Maybe like a situation like as if it's a band that you find some people that all play a different instrument and you guys play perfectly together in the same style and all agree on the same thing. That's a metaphor for what's going to come to you. Whether, again, it's this perfect other person for you, this soulmate energy, this second half, because the sun is about to rise. That's really the key here, but you need to hold out a little bit longer, a little bit longer, girl, a little bit longer, boy, a little bit longer, Edby. Maybe you're British. Before you are given the thing, because the cycles of the past are closed. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry, because that's a really hard swallow. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that, yeah, confirmation. I am not going to sit here and lie and say that it's easy to imagine that things will get better, that the best has yet to come. Especially when you've had it good in the past. And I'm getting the feeling that you go through big cycles where it's really, really good and then it's really, really bad. But just like the Wheel of Fortune swings down, it also swings back up. And excuse me, confirmation. And you are only, I'm hearing, given what you can envision too. So why don't you, I'm getting the vibe of you sitting down and writing down your most impossible dreams. I'm hearing Don Quixote. Your most impossible dream. Because the Don Quixote, impossible to live. I haven't heard this song in so long. And fight the impossible fight. It's the impossible dream. And I think it's interesting that it just goes up a note every single time. So I get the feeling that you've had to work on this in steps. That the steps have been consecutive, but there's been gaps in between. And every single time that there's a gap, are you going to go to this place where you just tweak out and let yourself be abused because you continue hitting up the cycles of the past, thinking that the best is behind you? The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Be open to new ideas, especially from intuitive, divine inspiration. Chase your dreams. You have a creative calling. All the correct decisions were made to get there. The past is already closed and set behind you. And you have people that are on your side and see the way that you do. Look at that double. 1, 2. Look at that. Look at that. Because I get the feeling this is you and this is this other person. And I always think that the 6 of Strength reminds me of people charging in from the past, because they always have, here, I'll show you. On this card, it always looks like there's a covering, like it's interesting that it's 6 of Strength, which is supposed to be a of the past connection card, but this is a feeling where they are blocking it off. It's like a new thing that they can't quite enter. You could see through it, see to the portal of the past, but the past is over. That's what I'm really hearing. Yes. All right, Spirit. Let me get some final closeout messages for you about when this is coming. Because I know it's in slow moving. I know it's been slow coming in, but it is literally, you are on the precipice. It is like in the next week. That's really the feeling I get. It's like, oh, in the next 7 days, watch how Spirit will reward you for the way that you waited. That's really the vibe I get. Here. I'm being pulled from this one. Just some final closing messages for us. Hopefully you don't mind as I put the mic there. Because it doesn't do anything, girl. Doesn't That shit always makes me laugh. I'm like, it's not plugged into anything, but maybe that's a metaphor for you too. Yeah, look at that. Extremes of positive, stuck in a routine, bored, feeling ignored, or unhappy with the situation in your life. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Again, this Knight of Pentacles. Look at that double Knight of Pentacles. Because you've been waiting on this thing. It's been so slow moving. And when things become slow moving, do you start to act out in ways that Spirit doesn't like you to move? That's another big key. But when is this thing coming in, Spirit? When is this thing coming in? Oop. Empress and 3. So maybe, oh wait, 3 is March, right? Yeah, and we're on the precipice of March. So March. So you don't even know if this thing's coming in March. Yeah, manifestations. Because I said, why didn't I pick up those cards? When did those get there? Look at that. Temperance with manifestations. Also genderless angel. I love this because it always is my non-binary card. You don't even know, but it is Sag. Specifically, extremes to be avoided. Consider your priorities. Moderate. Have patience before you choose your next decision. Yes, because this card always involves the witch doing yoga, practicing yoga, which is about stand up girl. Yeah, no, stand up day them kind of a thing. Waiting on the final thing to come and that the message is incoming. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's all you need to know. Just like I said before, I'm getting a feeling it's going to fall right across your lap. Be good. That's what I'm hearing. Be good. I'm seeing like Mary Poppins. I'm seeing like, yeah, because you know what? She's kind of like, she kind of teaches the children patience and wait and to imagination. Open your imagination to the possibilities. Just when you thought things couldn't get better, that things couldn't turn around for you, that you've been neglected, that there's been a situation where you've been by yourself all along. Just wait till someone comes. Just wait till Spirit comes and shows you the world. Aladdin, baby. Aladdin. You have no idea what's ahead of you. This is coming right around the riverbed. Literally, I have that again. 3, the Empress. 1 and 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Maybe even by March 5th. Maybe even. Or by March 14th. Maybe those dates mean something to you. That's the key that I'm getting. But this is right around or maybe if you're seeing this in the future, this could be 5/3, so May 3rd. But I really get the feeling that this is within the next month. You're going to have an upglow. Not only are you going to be better looking, but the thing that you want, the thing that is meant for you from Spirit is going to fall across your lap. You wouldn't have had to have made any decisions for it because you have manifested it in doing all the work on yourself and being alone. I'm even hearing celibacy. So maybe you've really been alone. Maybe it's really been a reclamation. Maybe you've been so kind of like, excuse me. Yeah, that is confirmation. You've been so kind of self-monitoring that you're in a place that you knew to reclaim strength, to renew your spiritual power. You have been like so alone, so self-focused, just grinding on those goals and spending that time by yourself and with your God. I think you could even afford to spend more time with God and ask him directly for the things that you want. Ask them. I'm again with that list that I'm seeing. Again, I'm seeing that list. Go ahead and write down your wildest dreams. Don't even judge yourself for them. Stop judging yourself on the decisions that you make before you even make them. Write these things down, and I want you afterwards to burn it and then pray on it and then let it go and watch God work. Thank you very much. I've been the Leo from Jersey. If you like us, please join the Jersey Pride. You can go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, or send this to someone else who needs to hear this message expeditiously, girl. So this is a situation where we have had so much fun together. You know I love these. You know you'll only get messages across your timeline when you really need to hear them, when they are meant for you. That's why my view count is so small. You know, I'm not interested in getting big. I'm not interested in telling everyone. I want to talk to my spiritual community. I want to talk to the chosen ones. I want to talk to the people that have been doing the work for God, this small collective, because this is about, if you're seeing this, this is about you. That's how I'm telling you. This is about you. Yes. Yes, this is about you. You're like, no, how do I know this is for me? It is. It is. If you're seeing this, it's for you. This is for you. How aggressive does Spirit have to get a message across to you? Does it gotta put it on a billboard in front of you, or are you going to agree with your spirit guides, with your people, with the people that have passed over, with your ancestors, with your God, with your angels, with whatever, that you, whenever you see certain signs like 111, you know that means that you're on the right path, or 222, or 333, or whatever it may be. Or when you see animals, like yesterday I found a tiny ladybug, a baby ladybug in my house. I said, what are you doing here? And there has been so much bug imagery lately from Spirit. So I know this is for you if you are specifically getting bug imagery. And look at that anteater, bright as day. You are Spirit's anteater. You are owed the world. Continue to act in integrity and do the things that you have been doing for your betterment. No more self-harm, okay? No more self-sabotage. No more stepping back because you think it's funny, or to be toxic, or to prove something to people. Let them go. You know what this girl used to say? She used to go, thoughts of prayers, thoughts of prayers, thoughts of prayers. That's what you gotta say to them. Thoughts of prayers, thoughts of prayers, thoughts of prayers. And let them go, because these people from the past, these cycles are closed and they can do nothing to you. You are so safe, thank you. You are so safe and protected, you don't even realize it. Thank you so much. I've been, again, the Leo from Jersey. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you want to. And again, any messages that come across your profile, remember, are for you from Spirit. I don't know how hard you want Spirit to work to try to get a message to you, girl. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you see any other videos in my description or anything that you are drawn to, click on them, because that means they are for you. You will only ever see what you are meant to see. It's the truth. Spirit will draw you to things that you are meant to hear at the time that you're meant to hear them. Thank you.